There are four main topics I'll be covering about Orwell's Animal Farm. First off, how is Animal Farm an allegory? Let's actually back that up for a second. What is an allegory anyway? Think of it this way. While reading a book, there is, most of the time, a moral or lesson to the story. Simply put, an allegory is a piece of writing that tells a moral or important lesson. Now that we know what an allegory is, we can ask ourselves, how exactly is Animal Farm an allegory? Animal Farm was a book based off the Russian Revolution, with an overflow of allegory and rhetoric writing. However, the Russian Revolution itself would be pretty boring to read about, so the author then came up with the awesome idea to keep readers of all ages fixed on the book for the whole time. Using this crazy idea, the author took the gist of the revolution and downscaled it from a country to a farm. I think that the author chose this because scaling it down to the size of a farm really made it easier to understand regarding the motives and decisions made. Moving away from the original question, I would also like to say that downscaling the revolution really made my understanding of the plot much easier. It also made me take sides on arguments in the book more often. What are the rhetorical components of this allegory? The author uses rhetorical writing to make the reader think that the pigs are always going to be the good guys. The book really threw me for a spin when Snowball was kicked out of the farm. All in all, the author used rhetorical writing to make the reader believe that the pigs were good, then throw the reader for a spin and make the pigs the bad guys. How is the use of allegory as a rhetorical device different from simply laying out a non-fictional account or a historical or statistical analysis of the period and the rise of the Communist Party? Honestly, if the author did not use allegory in rhetoric writing, the book would have been more like a textbook. Every good author knows that a book needs some type of plot twist, action, betrayal, or whatever to make a book at least half interesting. How is Orwell's use of allegory rhetorically successful? The author was successful because of the change in mood, character, pace, and seriousness of the book. This gave the plot each and every component to make it successful. For example, the main plot twist, where the pigs are actually worse than Mr. Jones.